A real British welcome for the Sheikh, and typical of those he's been receiving all over the country. It is quite amazing in these troubled times how relations between our two countries have remained so friendly. The Sheikh, of course, is known for his pro-Western views, and this visit by him has been a splendid opportunity for us to show appreciation of his stand. An opportunity, I'm glad to say, that has been taken with both hands by the British public. Of course, the Sheikh's affiliations have made him many enemies in his own country, but stable government continues, and indeed shows every sign of continuing.
They're on schedule. They're just leaving Fordham. They'll be with you in 6 minutes.
Right. I'll take my position.
The motorcade is disappearing as the Sheikh leaves to fulfill the last official engagement of his tour, lunch at the NATO establishment at Greenwich.
I'm moving in now.
Don't leave anything to chance, Captain. And keep your radio open.
Sterling, one of the champions, endowed with the senses and qualities of a superhuman, endowed with Sharon McCready and Richard Barrett, his companions in the plane crash in Tibet, by the lost civilization which saved them, now possessors of special powers and skills, which include the conquest of pain, a secret known only to them, a secret that enables them to use their powers to their best advantage as champions of law, order, and justice. Operators of the International Agency of Nemesis.
Senator William Radek, murdered in Boston when a car filled with explosive was driven through the security barriers. General Yuri Rashenko, stabbed to death in Leningrad. Later, his assassin took his own life. Ho Mi Ling, killed by rifle shots in Formosa. His murderer also committed suicide, just as the security forces moved in. Well, I could give you the names of a dozen men who've lost their lives violently in the past year, and all men of significant political importance. Yesterday in London, another man, president this time, died. Well, you all know the details of that. And now Great Britain is faced with a crisis in the Middle East, which is, well, highly volatile, to put it mildly.
How much do we know?
Isn't there any lead to go on? A starting point?
The starting point, yes.
I'll make a small guess. How about a highly organized political assassination group? And judging by its range of operation, it's got to be pretty wealthy.
All the victims were of different nationalities. So it isn't a patriotic group working for any one country.
And in almost every case, the assassin died along with the victim or took his own life when capture seemed imminent. You only get such dedication from a fanatic.
That's it, fanatics. Dedication to a cause that is more important than life itself. And believe me, that kind of man can make a very formidable enemy.
How does one recruit that kind of man?
Better ask Richard.
The starting point you mentioned?
Yeah. There is a man whom we think the group is trying to enlist. He'll take his place. And then, Craig, you'll get your answer from Richard when he becomes a member of the Fanatics.
Carson is a traitor. At his court-martial, he was found guilty. He should now be serving his sentence.
But he is.
In a military prison. You remember that after the trial, 2 attempts were made to free him.
I have read the report, yes.
Complicity in a scheme of this kind can only increase his chances of effecting another escape.
I agree, Colonel, but it's a chance we've got to take.
You know that on the second occasion a guard was killed?
Yes, I know.
Carson managed to get away to a car. It was a chase.
Eventually, the car skidded off the road, crashed into a wall, and he was more dead than alive when they brought him out. And I'm taking the chances this time, Colonel.
You'll never get away with it. They know Carson. They've seen him.
Guardroom, sir.
Have Carson brought over here immediately.
Yes, sir.
I want to try to make you understand what I mean.
Colonel, after the crash, he was badly injured. The plastic surgeon gave him a face even his mother wouldn't recognize. How do you suppose
The
that...
man underneath is still the same. I know that you're counting on his changed appearance, but there's more to it than that. There's his beliefs, his mannerisms, his temper, his whole character. Come in. I have a visitor who is very interested in you, Carson. He wants to know what kind of man sells classified information to another country. Nothing to say, eh, Carson?
I sold nothing.
Oh, no, of course not. You gave it to them, didn't you? He acted on humanitarian grounds.
No country has a moral right to exclusive knowledge on weapons of mass destruction.
You've learnt that phrase pretty well, Carson. I suppose you even believe it.
Why should you understand?
Yes, why should I? I find the combination of your elevated morality and your total unconcern for your fellow soldiers' lives very difficult to understand.
Can't you see that the individual isn't important?
Well, if he isn't, what is?
I'm wasting my breath.
Of course you are. Discussion is beyond you. Violence is the only language you understand.
You wait, Colonel. You haven't heard the last of me. I'll see to you if it's the last thing I do.
Well, now you've some idea of what I meant.
Yes, indeed. But you baited him, Colonel.
What do you mean, baited him?
Exactly what I said. It's obvious that you don't like the man. I can't say I blame you, but then you don't seem too enamored of me, and that's a pity, because we've got to work together.
Well, shall we say that your methods are not quite...
Conventional? Of course not. How can they be? When are you transferring me to a military prison?
Yes. Yes. From now on.
I'm Richard Carson.
About an hour from now, at 3 o'clock.
Good. That gives me an opportunity to study his record. You don't mind if I,
How can I refuse?
Thank you.
So you really think there will be a kidnap attempt?
Well, they've already tried twice. You know what they say.
Third time lucky.
I've got it. They've changed direction. They're heading north now. There should be a turning off up ahead.
This is good country for an ambush. I better close up a little bit.
There's the turning.
Very efficient.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Carson, you're a free man.
Where's your car?
I'll show you. Shall we take it to the double?
Poor guys.
They did them up royal, didn't they? They got Richard, that's for sure, but...
Which way?
Yeah. They gotta have a getaway car. Let's listen for the engine. A chopper! Can't follow you now, Richard. From here on, you're strictly on your own.
We'll be landing soon. That ambush back there, how many men did you use?
Just the two of us, Krasner and myself. And surprise. Best weapon of all. It's worth 10 extra men.
Still taking a chance?
I never take chances. You'll find that out. Right. Take her down.
Everything all right?
See for yourself. Mr. Carson, meet Mr. Anderson.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Where's the stuff?
On the back shelf. You going to give him the full treatment?
Sure. Why not?
Well, he's been in military prison for months, smashed up in a car wreck, hospital, plastic surgery. Can't expect him to be in the best of shape.
Well, if he's not up to my standards, I don't want him. It's as simple as that.
Well, at least give him a couple of days to get back to normal.
No, I don't think so. By tomorrow morning, he'll have proved he's fit to be one of us, or he'll be dead. Should keep him quiet for a while.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hold on.
Look, I tell you, we were on the spot just 60 seconds after it happened. We didn't have a hope of following that helicopter.
Well, I suppose not, but the cold hard fact is that you've lost him.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Well, Sharon's gotten onto RAF radar control. They're checking their records for any unidentified flights. Police are making inquiries. Somebody must have seen that helicopter.
For Richard's sake, I hope so. Well, there's nothing I can do here. Call me again when you've found him. Goodbye.
Thank you. It's not good.
Okay, just tell me.
Well, this circle indicates the maximum range for a two-way journey in that kind of helicopter. It's an awfully large area.
That is assuming that they didn't refuel at any point.
Radar picked up a blip from something heading due north that they couldn't identify. They couldn't hold it because it was flying too low.
So from the ambush point, we have a line here.
And that's assuming they didn't land or change direction or any number of things.
What are you trying to do, make me feel good?
Well, we might as well face it. We're out on a very long limb.
Not nearly as long as the one that Richard's on. If they ever find out that he's not the guy he's pretending to be, good night.
That might be it.
What's that?
Richard Carson. They've already tried to bust him out twice. Could be he knows something about their organization.
Sharon, these guys play it so close to the chest, we don't even know that they made contact with him before they try to free him.
But they might have. They might have given him a name, a telephone number, something. It's worth a try, isn't it?
He could know less than we do. So what are we standing around here for? Thank you, Sergeant. Good day, sir.
Yes, I think he's ready.
How many volts?
Oh, just a jolt to start with. Carson, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Good. Good. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Now, if I think you're lying, you'll receive a charge of electricity like this. Now, the strength of that charge can be increased until the pain becomes intolerable. But, of course, this will only happen if I think you're lying. Do you understand?
Drop dead.
You know, if I were you, I'd think very carefully before you answer. What's your Christian name?
You know perfectly well.
What is your Christian name?
Richard.
You're lying.
I'm not, you know.
Surname?
Carson, Richard Carson.
Yes, where and when were you born?
August the 18th, 1939, Dulwich, London, England. Look, do we have to go through with all this?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed, we have to go through all this. A great many people have tried to infiltrate my organization, you know. For all I know, you could be posing as Richard Carson, particularly as since undergoing plastic surgery. You can't be recognized through photographs.
I am Richard Carson.
Yes, well, you can leave me to decide that, can't you? You see, I have here a detailed dossier on his background, and if your answers differ in any way from this... Now, what was your mother's maiden name before she was married?
Helen Morton.
Where was she educated?
How should I know that? Do you know where your mother was educated?
Oh.
Did it happen again?
Yeah. Stronger this time. Much stronger.
Richard?
I guess so. Must be some kind of telepathic pain. They must be kicking his brains out, Sharon.
What can we do?
Look, he needs help and he needs it fast, so let's go.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Sterling, Miss Macready. We've had something of an emergency going on.
We've got a small problem ourselves, Colonel.
I would like to think that your problem was one of conscience, but I very much doubt it.
Conscience? What do you mean?
I'm talking about my men who were killed today. Or perhaps that seems unimportant to you.
Do you think we would really have let them die if we'd been able to prevent it?
You willingly let them drive into an ambush. 3 of them were killed, and 2 of them badly injured. How can you justify that?
Nobody can justify that, Colonel. But in our job, justification and conscience are luxuries that we can't afford. Now, we're going to do something about it, but we need your help to do it. Now, what do you say?
Well?
We have to contact Richard Carson.
You've left it a little late.
Look, we've got to find him in order to locate their headquarters.
Even if he knows where it is, your man's as good as dead.
What are you talking about?
Carson broke away from his escort an hour ago. He's free.
You know, there are too many things you don't remember. Or you never knew. Now let's start again, shall we? What is your name?
Richard Carson.
You're lying. Your real name.
I've told you, Richard Carson. I'm Richard Carson.
I don't believe you. Your name.
Go to hell.
He's had too much this time. He's gone unconscious.
Yes, he can certainly take it. What a pity. Never mind. We'll wait till he recovers and we'll start again. Close it down for a little.
Nemesis. Do you read me? Come in, Nemesis.
Nemesis answering. Reading you strength 4. Begin your message. Over.
This is Richard Barrett. Vital you get a bearing on this transmission. Inform Craig Sterling. Inform him of the exact location. I'll leave this frequency open as long as possible. But there isn't much time, so make it fast. Closing down, over and out. Here we go again.
What's happened to the light?
That must be the main fuse. I'll fix it.
Is that you, Anderson?
I think you'd better sit down. You don't look at all well. Over there. You stay just where you are. I was getting rather tired of being pumped full of electricity.
Then you are an agent. I've got to be sure of the people I use.
Well, if you're not sure by now, let's just forget it.
Let's just talk.
Talk? That's all we've done since I arrived here. We've been through my life history since the day I was born. Now, either I'm in or I'm not. Which is it to be?
Well, if you're not, what happens?
I leave right away. I owe you something. If it hadn't been for you, I'd be in the glass house by now, and I warn you. I'll use this if I have to.
All right. All right, but of course there is a way that you could convince me that you're not who I think you are. Go on. Give me the gun.
Not a chance.
All right. It's your choice. May I? But you know, the minute you leave this building, you're just a man on the run. The army, the police, everyone, they're all going to be out looking for you, you know.
I'll have to take that risk.
But why? Why not take the protection of my organization? It's very comfortable here, you know. You're perfectly safe. Come on. Don't be stupid. Give me the gun. Come on, hand it over. That's better. You stupid. I'm going to kill you, you know. But first, just for my own satisfaction. Are you or are you not Richard Carson?
Of course I am.
Yeah. Yes, I'd already decided you were. And I do so hate to be proved wrong. Oh! I knew that was the last bullet. You know, when you were standing there, backing up your bombastic talk with an empty gun, it was all I could do not to burst out laughing.
But I could tell by its weight that the gun wasn't loaded. You think I'd given it to you otherwise?
Oh, yes. Well, give me a hand with this fellow, will you? He looks as though he could do with it. Oh, there's one other thing. Welcome to the organization.
What was the second reference again? Okay, I got it. Yeah, well, it's a start. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be in touch. Let me have the map.
News?
Richard made contact. He was on the air for about 30 seconds. Control got a partial bearing on his transmission. They placed it in this area.
But that's still a lot of ground.
It's a start. We can get there in a couple of hours.
I hope that's quicker than he can get there. I mean, the real Richard Carson.
The meek will inherit the earth. Oh, no, it's the strong who'll survive, the men of courage and ideas. The mass elects a leader, yes, but the mass is a mindless organism. It destroys true progress.
Well, that's been the platform of every dictator. What have you got to offer?
Offer? I don't offer anything. Offer implies a choice.
Well, I know a lot of people who disagree with you. Anyway, how are you going to impose this power?
It's very simple. You see, I run what I call a service. For a price, I'll remove a president, a prime minister, you name it. But you see, the price I ask is just a little more than money. Anyone who avails himself of my service puts himself in my power. So each new assassination increases my strength.
I see. So you're literally the man behind the throne.
That's right.
That's very interesting. How many people do you employ?
Oh, enough.
When do you capitalize on your investment?
Very soon you'll see. You see, when you've been with me a little longer, you'll know the feeling of power. Real power. Life and death. It's like a drug. You taste it and you want more. You'll kill for it. You'll even die for it.
You know, if no one stops you before you realize your ambition, you may well succeed.
Oh, I assure you, no one's going to stop me. Come! Ah. So he's come out into the open, has he?
We've waited a long time for him.
Yes, yes. Alert Group 3, will you arrange a rendezvous for noon tomorrow? I'll brief them then.
Can I tell them who's going to make the hit?
No, I don't think I've made up my mind yet. It'll probably be Warren.
Oh, good choice for this sort of action.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, will you get it started?
What's all that about?
Just one of the people who's at the top of my list has come out into the open.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't think you'd know him. But you will. You will when we finish this job. You know, I always give myself a rather bad time when I open this. You see, once you've turned the upper dial to its correct number, you have exactly 30 seconds in which to dial the right numbers on the lower one. Otherwise, you blow yourself sky high. There's 14 pounds of explosive tucked in there.
Is that a warning?
Take it how you like. Yes. Yes. Destroy him, and I destroy the whole organization.
Looks pretty secure.
It has to be. It's got everything in it. Names, addresses, contacts.
And you're the only one that has the combination, right?
That's right.
Am I in on this job?
No, I'm afraid not. The group's sad.
I see. I'd like to know who it is you're after. He seems pretty important.
Oh, he is. Believe me, he is. You'll read about it in the papers, in the obituary column.
Checked it out. Nothing.
So we better head towards Lexington.
Thank you. Yes, well, I think that's everything.
When will you be back?
Tomorrow morning.
What happens to me in the meantime?
Oh, Mr. Anderson here will look after you. Teach you a little more about our philosophy and our techniques. You've a great deal to learn, you know.
Helicopter's just touching down.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Professor, when do we start?
Stop the car. Turn off the engine. There, hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. It's a helicopter moving away.
The same one.
Of course, none of the groups ever come here, so we have to call them by radio. Suppose I'd better show you the frequencies and call signs we use.
How many groups are there?
You have to ask Croft. Even I don't know that.
Now, I imagine that's the kind of information he keeps in his safe out there.
Yes, it's all in there, but he's the only one who sees it. It's nothing to do with you, anyway.
No, it isn't, is it?
Devil's that. Now, you stay here and keep out of sight. Who's this?
Richard Carson. So he claims.
I see. Come on.
What is this?
That's him. That's the one I saw.
Who's your friend?
I knew about you from the start. Meet Richard Carson.
Is that who he says he is? Well, one of us must be lying, then.
I know which one. I think I'll kill you now.
Well, can you identify him? Go ahead and shoot, but can you identify him for sure? And which of us satisfied Croft?
Now look! I saw him at the army camp. I tell you, I saw him!
Maybe you did. I was under guard there. Ask Anderson. He tried to break me out.
He's lying!
Maybe we should wait till Croft gets back.
I don't care how long we have to wait, as long as I'm the one to pull the trigger on him.
You'll wait a long time, Anderson.
If I'm not Carson, how did I know how to find you?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
There's the house.
Just to be on the safe side, we'll lock you up until Croft arrives.
Now look!
Are you sure he wasn't followed?
Of course I wasn't followed.
What's that car I hear?
Car?
He's brought the law with him.
I don't believe him.
Why, you little...
Not your night, is it?
You take a look in that room.
Why didn't you knock?
I thought you'd be busy.
Take a look.
Oh, you have been busy. Had a nice party?
All right.
You really had a party, didn't you?
You should have been here earlier. They tried to plug me into the mains downstairs.
I know. What'd you find out?
Croft's organizing another job.
You know who or where?
No, and we haven't got much time to find out.
We never have. We better get these guys tied up.
That won't be necessary.
I'll call Nemesis and have them send some men in to look after this place.
You bring Sharon with you?
Yeah, she's in the main room having a look around.
In the drawing room?
Yeah.
That's safe if she catches that. Sharon! Come away from the safe, love. It's wired up to 14 pounds of high explosives.
What does he keep in there? His sandwiches?
Perhaps, yes. Plus all the information we need to wrap up this organization. And the name of the man they're going to kill next.
You know the combination?
You can't have everything. I do know that once you touch the top dial, you've only got 30 seconds to find the combination on the bottom one.
Explosive Russian roulette.
I wonder if I could. I'm going to try it.
Oh, my dead body.
It probably will be now. You get out. Now, it's a combination of two numbers. Missed the number.
10 seconds to go.
I thought I told you to get out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Take a look at a couple of these. Yes,
this could be the one.
So what's new?
I felt I needed a few moments relaxation.
You're in the wrong business, Fuzzy Fingers. What'd you find in there?
That's interesting. The next assassination is planned to take place in an anteroom of the House of Commons.
The House of Commons?
Of course, they always pick the most unlikely place.
Who's the man?
Tremaine.
AK-7, calling AK-7. Come in. Over. AK-7, do you read me? Over.
As you can imagine, we've had a very bad time since the assassination.
Yes, I know. I read the newspapers.
It was fortunate that this policy conference was taking place. I know the minister wants to speak to you personally while you're here.
Well, I'll do my best to reassure him, but as head of an independent organization, I can't promise to... Good heavens, look, I'm so sorry. Will you excuse me 1 minute?
Yes, of course.
Hello?
I must talk to you.
What, privately?
Yes.
Come on, over here. Excuse me. Now, what is it?
There's going to be an attempt made on your life.
Good heavens. I didn't think I was that important.
Richard thinks it might be here.
Here? Nonsense. We're very well protected. Don't you notice all these security types? It's quite impossible, but then Richard always did have a highly developed sense of the dramatic, didn't he?
You've got the names and addresses of the whole organization. The police are picking them up now. It only needs 24 hours and we'll have them all.
It's splendid. I'll get your report in due course. Sharon, I heard what you said. You don't have to convince me, but you've got to appreciate my position here. I can't just walk out of meetings that have been specially laid on for me, even for 24 hours, whatever the excuse. No. During that time, I've just got to, take my chances.
We don't know how they're going to do it.
My dear girl, the method of dispatch is hardly relevant. Are Craig and Richard here?
Yes.
Sizing up the situation, I suppose.
Anything?
Look, I must get back to Collins. Thanks for the warning.
AK-7, you read me? Over.
Croft here, I've been delayed. What's happened?
He's arrived. And Warren's in there now.
Right, it's time you made your move. Will you tell Warren? And will you leave your radio open? I want to follow every little detail.
It'll be over soon.
He's coming back.
20 minutes. I was getting worried about the old boy. I wish I knew how and when they planned to do it.
It could be anything. Grenade, gun, knife.
Bow and arrow. You sounded like you were going to list everything. I mean, they could try and blow the whole joint up, couldn't they?
Oh, it's been tried before.
Yeah, look what happened to Guy Fawkes.
Fawkes.
I beg his pardon.
Too late now. Here comes our friend.
Krasner?
Yes, now, you'll have to deal with him. I don't want him to see me. Now, they mentioned someone called Warren. Now, he's the one you've got to grab.
I better mark Krasner like a hawk.
I'm going to get the signal to Warren now.
Hurry, friend.
Bulletproof vest.
No wonder it took you 20 minutes, you sly old fox.
Sterling, did I hear you correctly?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, come on, help me out.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I shouldn't have been very clever if I hadn't taken some sort of precaution, should I? Especially after 3 of my operatives have warned me. Oh, did you get them all?
Yes, sir, we got them. He got them.
Well, good. We can enjoy ourselves at the party now, can't we?
Yes, sir, if you don't mind my suggesting, I think you ought to change your shirt.
Yes, all right, sure. Well, see you later.
Shall I take care of the girl?
No. I can handle her.
I'm sure I can. Ah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.